Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. We're playing MLB Road to the Show 25, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So let's
and
do
he
this.
popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first.
Sox.
Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Sure they're another. Yeah, the Chicago White Sox. Yeah, they're another Chicago team.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Giving chase is Jimenez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Man, this is going quick here. 2 pitches for them.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the...
Nothing that inning.
Stepping up now, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
It's a weird stance.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
He likes the low ball. Give him another low ball. What's up with that?
That's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Strike out the side, I mean. Whatever.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and
see
that
what we're gonna do this time. Oh, I think that's David Bodie.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Line drive to left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and
how
there's
does he
one
make
away.
those catches?
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
102 exit velocity.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Dang it.
Striding in, Jason Hayward.
Dang it.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and no strikes. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
No, it actually wasn't.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player.
Dang it.
I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Jeez,
well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side.
No hits so far.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is going fast.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
I think he doesn't like the strikes.
Darvish on 0-2.
Oh, he only likes the ones that He likes the ones that aren't strikes. So let's give him a strike here, and then he'll just not swing at it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2.
Why am I so bad at throwing strikes now?
And a good bite to that slider
how
as
do you
he
not hit
swings
that? It's
through
down
it
the
for
middle.
the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Fouled off.
Okay, let's see if we're able to strike this guy out. Are we able to do it? Are we able to do it? Are we able to do it?
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Wow, his stuff looks
cut
electric
fastball
coming out
got
the
him
gates in
there.
this one, guys. That's
See if we
5
can get
batters faced with
5
4 strikeouts.
strikeouts.
That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Eloy Jimenez
No hits so
stands in as he
far,
looks
yeah.
at ball 1
Nothing.
here. Now the 1-0. Hit high and deep out
Okay,
to left
well, never
field.
mind. I think I might have jinxed it. Dang
That's
it.
one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But
Dang
guess
it.
what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And
He's
it's
really
quickly
early in
0-2.
this. Now it's getting something he's going to be late on. A 4-seamer.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Nobody cares about his replay. No.
But the White Sox-
No. Okay. Yes, we
2.
can skip that.
It's now 1-0 Chicago.
we have
Digging in,
Steven
Steven Souza.
Souza.
He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in
Man,
order.
this guy's
Yeah, it's
really
been
just
a
got
great start to the
slow
guy on the
two-seamer.
mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A lot of movement
Dang
that
it.
time. It's 0-2. And he takes strike 3
Dang it.
called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Didn't like that pitch.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Ian hit.
No, that was
Ian
pretty
Hypno.
impressive, man. I
Ian
really
Hypno.
like a
What are you talking
pitcher
about?
that
Who?
trusts and works
What?
off his fastball. And right
What?
there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Jays.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover,
Yeah,
and he
we
gets
hit
the
him.
2nd out at
I don't
first.
know why that thing hits good, but I guess it is.
Now at the plate, David Bodie. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so
Okay, he's gonna try to
aggressive.
give me
I don't think
something
this pitch is
fast.
anywhere near the zone.
No.
Down and away.
I
It's a
knew
ball
it.
and 2
Even though
strikes.
that's not very fast. It's 89.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the
DeGrom
hit
has
column.
that fast to like a changeup, I think.
Swing and a miss, and that ends
Dang
the
it!
inning.
His changeup's only 79.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
We're
next
not
will be
even
a speed
so
threat in the
far.
form of outfielder Luis Robert. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Waved at
Get
and
the
missed, and
Cubs
he's
back
behind
into this
0-2.
one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same
got
way
him
he
there
ended
with
the
the
2nd
cutter.
with a punch out, 1 away.
See if we
Now
can give him a
batting,
two-seamer
Leury
right
Garcia,
here.
as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And into left field for a
Dang
1-out
it.
hit.
Dang it!
And he'll reach 2nd now with 1 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Garcia, the runner at 2nd with 1 away. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung out and missed for the second out.
Darvish.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And
he didn't swing.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Yes.
Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Count is 1-2 now.
See if we're able to get a hit with him.
Left side of the infield
into
the shift.
Hit, but that
throw
meant
to
nothing
first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Okay, yeah. We got Anthony Rizzo up though, so yeah.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Right through
Dang it, I didn't mean to
swing.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Down the
usually
third
it's
base
like
line.
95. Like Rom has one that's like 100.
Ready with another 0-2. And that is swung
Dang
and
it.
missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And that brings up Javi Baez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Didn't like
that remains
pitch.
to be seen.
No, I don't know.
Here it comes, 0-2.
I just didn't.
Now
Okay,
a
that one I
fastball here
definitely
that'll
didn't
wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this
See if
at-bat.
I'm
Now
able
it's
to get
time for the
close to
changeup.
that. No.
This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he fouls this one off.
I'm not even able to get close to that.
Hit the other way
Is that
out
gone?
toward right field. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that...
Dang it. Son of a turd.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Son of a turd.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of
That was a good
burying
pitch.
something
We're in that
dirt.
tiny little corner.
And he rings up another
Gee,
one.
9
Make
strikeouts
it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. He's set and the pitch. And he'll go after
See how
the
many
first
strikeouts we can
offering
get
here, although
for
this
him.
looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey,
This is
he's
a
got
really
great feel for
low-scoring
that
game.
pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out.
Bye,
The
buddy
10th
boy.
victim
That's 10
set down
strikeouts.
on strikes thus
Are we able
far.
to get number 11? I'm going to try to get a record
Edwin
for
Encarnacion
Darvish.
to the plate now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go
Whoa,
the
that
distance
curved
if he
even.
keeps this up.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side.
A swing and a miss.
Yes,
that
we did
retires
it.
the side, and that will do it.
That's number 11.
The 1-0 lead.
Job,
Welcome
Darvish.
back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager
Why
of the
does it have to be
Cubs
Heidi
to discuss
Watney?
his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Is he on the bag there?
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operator.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Dang it.
Headset's coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Mazzaro's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now back. So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez coming in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second.
What?
And with
Why
that,
did he go 2? I didn't tell him to go 2.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
They're able to get strikeout number 12 right here.
Ready now for the White Sox. Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Number 12 is about to happen.
Fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
How does he hit with that weird
Into the corner and
stance?
slicing foul.
Jeez, Darvish only has 8 bad pitches.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
12 strikeouts.
Ready for another chance? Luis Robert.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
And there has been 2 innings that we strike out
2-1.
This guy's not a swinger.
Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch.
Okay, he did swing.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the
13 strikeouts, and that's the end of
digging in for his second at-bat. Steven Souza will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
That changeup is so slow, but somehow I'm still late on it.
1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff.
Whoa,
hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Man, it's like impossible to hit homers here.
The center fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
How are
Strike
these not
1
gone?
to start the at-bat.
I hit it 95 exit velocity for him, and it wasn't done.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now
Dang
that they
it.
both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So it was a swinging strike
I'm
3.
getting him
Ian Happ
like
goes
about
down
to
for
be
out
home,
number
but
2
no,
in the top half.
they're not able to be
Here's
gone.
a chopper right side of the infield. Throw over to
What's up
Abreu
with
is in
that?
time, and with it the side is
No guns.
into the box.
Leury Garcia.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone.
He hit a home
Interested
run.
to see how he approaches this next AB.
This one's down to third. There's Baez. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third base.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Comes set, now the pitch. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit softly on the ground to first, right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So here's Jose Abreu. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Okay, so let's see what we're going to do.
Slider to start the
You
at-bat.
can
It's
get a
ball 1.
strikeout. And also comment down
Fouled
below
off.
if you, or in the live chat if you like these live streams.
Men on third with 2 down.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't talk there for a while.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Dang it.
And he's getting his money's
Guy's
worth
not
up
swinging.
there now. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another
Dang
foul
it.
ball.
This guy keeps fouling off almost every pitch. I gave him like every pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Okay,
And
that's
he's
right in
gonna
that
add
tiny
to
little
the
corner.
total.
Nice.
14 punch out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll start the
Bryant's
7th,
up,
and Dan, as a
yes.
former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of
Whoa,
strikes.
geez.
We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he turns this
Is
one
that
around
gone?
high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. That one is
Yes,
outta
that's
here.
gone.
This
That's the
game
actual
is
home run there.
tied.
What a great
Yes.
feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally
Straight to
able
center.
to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
I thought we were able to hit the scoreboard, but no, not for
So we're all tied
Jeez,
up
gotta be
following
careful
the
with that
home
pitch
run.
down the middle.
And next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Okay, now he's scared
Fastball
to pitch
too high
me
to start him
because
out
of
here,
the-
1-0. Some action now in the White Sox
Yeah.
bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Line to
Whoa,
the right side.
jeez.
Mazzara is there,
Dang
and he
it.
has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out,
100
but
at
that was a
velocity.
bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
I
No
hit that
balls and
100
one
exit
strike.
velocity, but somehow we were still able to catch that. Very late on that, jeez. Really
Into the
late on this
windup, here
two-seamer.
comes the
It's
0-1.
only 87 miles per hour.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Slow as
Reined
heck.
in. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Dang it, Javier. Look at that Kyle
Standing
Schwarber.
in, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Okay, we might have to go
And
into
this is
extra
cut
innings
on
for this
and
game.
missed
now.
below the knees, and it's
Because
0-1.
I think
What a
like
performance so far.
Next person to
Throwing
score
first
will
pitch
win this, I think,
strikes
I'm pretty sure,
to
because
90%
this
of
is
the
a very
batters.
low-scoring
It's hard to
game.
get any better than that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way
Oh,
out
is
to
that
left
gone?
center. Jimenez is in pursuit.
No,
he
it's
tracks
not,
it down,
actually.
and that
Nice.
will end the inning.
Let's replay.
The Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even now at 1-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Okay, what is
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Who your favorite
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Any of those teams pick?
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I don't know any like college teams.
Here's the pitch.
But I can look them up to see. That you guys can check out.
He's fanned in the game.
That was a big strikeout.
Jeez,
it's
number 16 of this game.
Pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to.
Let's see if we can get number 17.
What's really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Pitch probably right here. Did hit a butterfly bet.
Here's the 0-1.
Dang it. Dang it.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Jeez. In that tiny little strike zone.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps.
Jimmy Cordero
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
So many strikeouts.
Ready to begin the 8th.
How does Darvish have so many
strikeouts? Next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. And
jeez, that's a 100-mile-per-hour sinker. Able to foul it off.
Set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose.
Also, comment down below your favorite type of pitch to throw.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Cordero primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Dang it!
And a good sinker there, gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, dang it. Dang it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
I mean, he was early on that. What?
This is line to left.
And that's Hayward a hit. Nice for the Haywood. Haywood, you better not go 2.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed. Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box, Steven Souza as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point.
Dang it.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Early on that. Jeez, what?
Lifted down the line and right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Somehow hurts my hand. Ian Happ, if he's able to do something.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dang it.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly.
Dang it.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he falls behind 0-2.
17.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. 18? Struck him out.
Yes, he is.
18 strikeouts for him now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Yep, it's foul.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Strike 3.
Okay, that's number 19.
Strikeouts for him now.
Jeez.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Leury Garcia stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Okay, we have 19 strikeouts so far.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Is that gone?
Mazara's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
A little much. Could have got a laser shot.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Dang it, we couldn't do any challenge.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired.
But it's time to strike up side.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And not in time.
Dang it.
There you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Yoan Moncada.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
The 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hal is right there, 1 down.
Okay, he didn't tag up. Yeah, nice.
Now in the box, Jose Abreu. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And it's 1-1. And with 1 out in the 9th. He's just now coming.
Craig Kimbrel.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. A ball and no strikes.
Okay, we're going on the fastest. Now it's going to change up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hal will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Jay Spry takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now we have Javier Baez if he's able to get something.
We are into extra innings, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. And it's fouled away.
Ow, my hands. Jeez. God dang it, they have a lefty. This is hard.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives.
Gone? No. Yes. No.
Robert patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Okay. Let's see if we're going to get Kyle Schwarber to get a homer, though. Because he needs some diesel 3 also.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. 1-1 to Schwarber. So 1-1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Dang it.
Perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Okay, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in now. Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this guy's going to pitch out to him. Corner for a ball. 1-0.
He's scared of him getting a homer. He's scared.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Give him no strike. Give him no strike.
Too old to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Ball 3.
Dang it, man.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well,
hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
This is line to left.
Yes.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Who do we have up now? Oh, Hayward. He's 2 for 3. I mean, he's doing pretty good today.
That'll bring up Jason Hayward. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is...
Dang it.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
We might have to go into 11 innings.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now
this game is taking a really long time.
Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Doing a play.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, this game's taking a while. Jeez.
The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Well, yeah.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
And Yu Darvish is laughing.
Nice. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Here comes another 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to first, and we are going.
Okay.
Digging in, Steven Souza, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
What the? That looks like a curve. Jeez.
strikes, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
At least it's closer.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
And
ready for another shot now. David Bodie is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Close.
The 0-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
He already got a homer, so that this pitcher's got to be scared of him. Bryant.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Bryant. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Is that gone?
Hammered the other way to deep right field.
Yes, that's gone.
They take the lead. It's gone.
3-1. Chris Bryant. Let's go.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Yes.
Kelvin
That's
Herrera,
what we needed,
5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now it's 3-1. We got the lead.
Rizzo stands in now.
After being down for a while. Well, tied.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on.
All we need now is
set now for the bottom of the 11th. And standing in the rookie outfielder, Luis Robert.
They need to get 2
no strikes.
runs, though. If they get 1, we'll still win. So
swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Oh, dang it, what am I doing?
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit.
Dang it.
Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Ball 2 now.
Ah, dang it.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him.
Jeez, that's like down the middle.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Up next is Chicago.
Stepping into the box, Yoan Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
On to
Yes!
first, and that'll be
We
a
have won
bitter
it.
pill to swallow for this
We've
home
done
crowd
it.
as the ball game is over.
Yes.
3-1 the
3-1.
final
At
score
the beginning,
this
we
afternoon.
were down for a
Craig
while,
Kimbrell
but let's see the
earns the
replays.
victory on the mound. So that
Yeah,
just about
we
does it
finally
for Mark
won.
DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi
that
Rockey,
homer was
and our
only
entire crew. I'm Matt
360
Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to
Still able to be gone,
theshownation.com.
but
For the White Sox,
we were able to come back.
5 hits, no errors. They left 4
Not right
men
here.
on base.
He was late on that fastball, obviously.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes.
And then
Our paid attendance
He would
at
let-
Guaranteed Rate
I had
Field
a
this
single to
afternoon,
left.
40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.
Chris Bryant got a homer 413 feet to center. I honestly thought that would hit the scoreboard. It was pretty high, and then it came down, though. And then something else about Darvish. Struck out chasing a fastball, okay. Struck out looking on a fastball. Bunch of strikeout stuff. I'm pretty sure Darvish got like 20 strikeouts there. That's his second home run, and that was 2 RBIs, and that's when we took the lead in the top of the 11th. It was 3-1. Pitcher and catcher that you could see there were really mad. And then this is the last out of the game. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys liked this. Like, subscribe, and if you did, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, let's end this stream here.